Who are you here to see the most today, do you reckon?
Probably Metallica.
Metallica?
Can't wait to see Sub 41 and Metallica and who else we got? Linkin Park and Offspring. There's so many to see. So
there is so many to see.
Blink-182, but I want to see Metallica at the same time.
So what are you going to do about that?
I don't know.
You're going to have to try and run from one to the other.
Run around like a crazy woman.
Metallica's the big one tonight.
Metallica, yeah.
What's it going to mean for you once they come out on stage?
I can't describe it. I'm going to lose my mind.
Joining me right now, the master of metal, James Hetfield. Sir, it is so good to have you in my presence. Now, I was curious, when was the last time you, James Hetfield, was in a mosh pit, and who was it for?
I've created my own mosh pits quite a lot when we go to, whenever our favorite bands are in town, whether it was, like I think the last one was The Sword or Gojira were in town. I get moved by the music so much that people just kind of back up, give me my space, and but in a legitimate festival mosh pit, that's, I don't know, maybe that's a luxury that I've kind of lost, but I think it would be well respected if I went down in there. I don't know, what do you think?
A formidable force. I'd actually be terrified to see what would happen if you went into a mosh pit. And if you were, I would say Slayer. I would love to see.
Hell yeah. I mean, there's no other pit like Slayer.
So much is happening for you. I mean, your band has been nominated for one of the most important Lifetime Achievement Awards at the Golden Gods Awards. How does an acknowledgement like that make you and the boys feel?
Well, we've been doing what we love for 30 years, and we've had many awards along the way. I think the biggest award is recognition for changing people's lives and making an impact on people, and that is another one of those awards that has done that. And besides getting kudos from all the fans and everything, we're totally blessed to get anything, really.
Now, you do talk about, changing lives, because when it comes to Metallica music, your fans don't just want your music. It seems like it's something that they need in their lives to get them through things, and it makes me wonder, what can they fill that desire with afterwards? When you guys just decide to stop music, what do Metallica fans, what are they going to fill that void with?
They're gonna have to come. We'll start a commune or something, We'll have Metallica camp where everyone can just come live. I don't know. There's no reason for us to stop, first of all. As far as artists and musicians, they don't retire, They might tour less, but we're having a blast doing what we're doing. And it's a beautiful cycle, because they think we inspire them, but they inspire us. So it feeds itself. It's beautiful.
Fortune fame, mirror vein, gone insane, but the memory remains.
For someone like you that's been playing a fair, considerable amount of gigs every single week of their entire life, it's probably going to be tough, but can you think about a gig that you appreciate more than maybe any other?
Well, it's an easy answer. The 30-year anniversaries we did at the Fillmore in San Francisco, hometown gigs, celebrating 30 years of being together with fans from every corner of the world traveled in for those shows. We did 4 shows. We had guests coming up from, Ozzy to Halford to Biff from Saxon, and we had bands that we appreciate open for us or have opened for us before.
I'm guessing as a band feels pretty awesome, yeah.
It's so cool. And just having people up singing, jamming. It was a beautiful time. We had a friend of ours hosting it, Jim Brewer, a comedian. We had game shows going. We had a museum there. We had just a lot of cool Metallica history and appreciation for everyone who's been involved in the band for 30 years. That was a lot of work. We played 80 songs. and our minds were just blown by the love and respect that we got. We had a great time.
I mean, how could I? On that note, I'd say that I'm going to let you get backstage, go hang out with your band buddies, and talk with the rest of the musicians here at the festival. But James Hetfield, absolute pleasure. Metallica, music, metal, right here at Soundwave 2013.